Hello, mate. I just want to say something that when I can only imagine that when your trades and your strategy finally works out, it finally starts showing profit, and it's everything that you had thought. I can only imagine that it wouldn't be a surprise because you've been working at it for so long. But I can't imagine that it'd feel really good to finally see in the light what you've been working on in the dark. And in that darkness that you're tinkering with your strategies and you're doing your thing and you've tried so many times and you've gotten heartbroken every fucking time. And then to see all of that beneath you, it means you're climbing over the top of all those, the heartbreak and all those forms of yourself, skins of yourself that are dead and gray, and you're just climbing on top of them. And when you get over all of them and you get to your to your destination where you're profitable and where you finally realize meaning you're finally realized. I just think that when nothing's realized and you have no money to show for your efforts, years of efforts, mate, 8 years of efforts. It's been my preoccupying thought in my brain is trading for this entire time. I'm not kidding. This whole time, I was always hiding my inner belief, and I had my dream of becoming a trader, and I thought I was so many times, and I got broken every time. I lost all my money, but it never left me, and I just kept working and doing it. And it's not that when I had money I traded it. No, when I didn't have money I still traded. I still looked at the markets. I still had that dream. I was always there. There's only been a few months out of this entire time of 8 years or so that I haven't been tinkering with trading. And to see, and I can only imagine, mate, that when finally all of this actually becomes realized, this is what I'll feel. I'll be like, I don't think I'll be surprised. I think I'll be happy. But I don't think it will be so surprising. Because this is a fight of you fully believing in yourself or not. If you are surprised that you win, I don't think that's the answer. I think that you're going to lose soon. I think you shouldn't be surprised when you win, and I'm talking show profits, because you've worked at it and you expect it now, and you've done it simulated, and you're just, your process is so habitual that of course this happens. Of course there's profit in the account. Of course. That's what it is. That's how it works, you know? But the point I really want to get to here is that there's when you're in that darkness that I'm talking about, that no one sees any money from you, you're really such an amateur scrapper, that unprofessional, that no one really wants to listen or even hear you, mate. No one fucking cares. No one fucking cares until you have money, until you have results. And in that darkness that you are alone, it's times that you second guess yourself and you start, am I really going to be doing this? Is it really going to work? Sometimes you have some blind faith, but you start guessing yourself. You start second guessing yourself. You start thinking that, like, am I crazy? Am I insane? You know? I don't think that you'll be successful without embracing that. It's instead of like, you know, in that thought when you're in your darkness and you're trying to trade and stuff like that, and you keep failing and stuff, and then you second guess yourself and you're like, oh, what am I doing? What am I honestly doing? And you're like, am I crazy? That is second guessing. That's not confidence. And you will not be successful without confidence. So when you'll be successful is when I am fucking insane. I am 100% insane. And there, in that moment that you embrace it, instead of being like, I don't know if I'm doing, like, and being closed in, when you embrace that you're onto something that nobody else can see, nobody else can understand, and it's just fucking you, mate. It's just you in the market, and just you and your strategy. No one else will care to listen, really. No one really cares. You don't need other people to care. You know it. You know your setups, you know your strategy, you know your relationship here, mate. That you fully embrace it, and you just push right through it. I think once I fully, completely embrace that, I have created my own language, my own everything. This is brand new, my own, man. It's just fully my own. It's my own strategy. The whole thing is just completely my own. And second guess yourself, even if it's your own, it's not gonna work, is it? Is it gonna work? I just think that when you haven't been profitable yet, you start thinking that you're fucking crazy. I talk to myself all fucking day about trading. My preoccupation, I told you, in my mind has been trading. I'm talking to you in a fucking accent that I don't even fucking have, mate. I'm fucking nuts. And I fully embrace it now. Look, I'm not nuts about to fucking do something stupid. I have morals and integrity. And I'm not lying. In fact, I'm doing the opposite of lying. I'm being so fucking honest that I'm showing I am fucking crazy, mate. And I don't care. It takes crazy to do something like this. It takes fucking crazy. If you're around the world, if you want to be like other people, you're not gonna create your own strategy. You're not gonna do what I have done. There's no fucking way. Because I've been alone. I have been working and tinkering on what I'm doing, and I just think that once I'm profitable, it'll feel so good to be like, I haven't been crazy the whole fucking time. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been crazy the whole fucking time. I've been right the whole fucking time. And it's finally realized. It's finally realized because there's money in my pocket from this. It worked. After a full year or whatever, and you're profitable, a good amount, and you're like the percentage gain amount, you know, and you were doing your strategy, and at that point you won't be so concerned about if you're crazy or not. You're now professional, and now you'll take yourself more seriously. Instead of being unprofessional, maybe you'll be more professional because you're proud of what you've done, what you've engineered, what you've made. But until then, mate, it's not realized. But I'm at a point where it's no longer second guessing. I'm happy because it's becoming something now. It's starting to take form. My trading. And I see it. And I no longer care if other people can see it or not, because I see it. And I know that other people will be watching, eagerly awaiting if it is really something or not. And I can't wait to see the look on their faces when it turns out to actually be something that I've made, something that me as a fucking scrapper, as a peasant, fucking created, mate. And people be like, what? You know, and at that time, I don't think I'll care anymore. I'll just be happy with my own. I'll be just happy. I'll just be happy with my own achievements. It's like climbing a mountain. And once you get to the top, you'll just raise your hands and just unbelievable achievement. And that That will be the time, mate. Yeah. That'll be nice. But until then, mate, my product is in the final stages of its assembly line, of its manufacturing. Through trial and error, it's starting to take actual form to show resemblance of what it actually is. At first, it was just wheels and a windshield, all in separate lanes and just fucking all over the place. But now it's starting to take form. You can see that it's a car. You can see now. We're in the final stages. It's becoming a product. And that's what's giving me confidence now. It's finally a confidence boost to be like, it doesn't even matter. I see it. And what I see, no one else can see. Perhaps because no one else is looking, but what I see is, look, I've seen things before and I've been wrong. And then I question my own self. And to my astonishment, what I've seen, what I felt, isn't actually true. And those are the times where it's like taking a step down the stairs, but you're on the last stair. And you're like, oh, the ground is there. Like, fuck. Or taking a step up the stairs. And you're at the top step and you legitimately try to go for the next step or something like that. I don't know if you've ever done that, and then you fall right to the ground and it's like, oh, there wasn't a step there, you're at the top. Because what you see isn't actually what's real. And at that point, that is crazy. Then you are crazy. But at this point, I'm very confident that I see, it's right in front of me. I see my trading strategy start to take form. I see how these things are interrelating now. I see how these profits are getting into my account. I see it. It's starting to happen. It's actually starting to happen. I think I'm past the point of where it's so sick questioning if it's real or not. I'm past that. I think I'm past the hardest part. Now I'm to the point, there's no way I'm giving up now. There's no way. I see it now. There's not a chance. I'm not chasing this. So that's where I'm at in trading. We'll see, mate. We'll see. 1 year's time from now or something like that. I'll be 27. What's it gonna look like? What's it gonna feel like? Is this all inspiration just building up to another huge heartbreak of a loss? I don't think so. I think I'm finally aware. finally mature enough to go through this, and shouldn't be surprising. When you do win, it shouldn't be surprising. Oh, glorious. Glorious times. We'll see how it goes. Alright, peace, mate.